What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim back with another video today talking about the PlayStation 2022 wrap-up. Every year, PlayStation does a wrap-up event. Sometimes they are better than others. I haven't even looked at mine yet, so I thought we would explore it together. But before I click any further, you have an important job to do, and that is to subscribe to this channel. I greatly appreciate your support as I get close to 5,000 subs. And I'm thinking the 5,000th sub will get a cool prize. More to follow. PlayStation 2022 wrap-up is here. Relive your top gaming moments of the year starting today. This is on the PlayStation blog. As with all of my videos, I will post a link to this in the description box below. You can check it out for yourself. This comes from Tim Turry, the Content Communications Manager at Sony Interactive Entertainment. And 2022 has brought us plenty of adventures. Starting today through January 13th, PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 users can access their 2022 wrap-up highlights, including trophies, games played, total hours played, and number of games downloaded, a bunch of other things. The stats will continue to update through the end of 2022, so continue to check back into next year. At the end of the wrap-up, you'll receive a summary card where you can compare your stats. And I'm curious to see what my stats are. I always feel like I played way more than I actually did. So I'm really curious to see with you guys actually what's going on. Lastly, note here, and this is the important thing, all users who go through will receive a voucher code to redeem an Astrobot avatar that best reflects their achievements of each year. I have a link of all the codes that I found online so far. So I'll post those in the description box below as well. So if you're just here for the free loot, just scroll down the description box, copy paste those into the PlayStation Store, and collect your avatars. So without further ado, let's dive into the 2022 wrap-up featuring yours truly, Viper Magic, to see where I rank up with everybody else. Reflect on your year in PlayStation, each of the sections below. So there's 4 different sections that I am going to unlock: total time played, top games, trophies earned, and PlayStation Plus. We'll go ahead and start with total time played. In 2022, I've played a total of 355 hours, which again seems very low to me. I mean, I know I play a lot of PC gaming, like a lot of PC gaming. According to my Steam counter on Modern Warfare 2, I just crossed over 100 hours played. So that's what I mean. Sometimes I feel like this isn't always a true representation, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't dispute it. 19% of my time was played on PlayStation 4 titles, which was most likely The Division 2. 334 hours played locally, 21 hours played online. I played 101 days and 3 hours in PlayStation VR, which seems very, very low and incorrect because I had a party where I had people over and we played VR for about 7 or 8 hours. So I don't know if I believe that, but that's okay. They want to, of course, on these focus the games that are kind of like the highlighted games. So they're going to show off Forbidden West because that's kind of like one of their hot games. So you can see, some of the statistics there. Interesting to me that 25 million smoke bombs were bought or crafted. What a weird statistic. Just goes to show that with like online gaming, they honestly support everything and they're constantly tracking your metrics to see everything that you are doing, which I find incredibly interesting. In 2022, I played 39 games. The top one was Elden Ring, which definitely I would agree with. Elden Ring, I logged 138 hours, which is accurate, I can say, because I looked at my save file when I quit playing. That is actually true, and that accounts for 38% of my total PlayStation 5 time this year, which is just crazy. Division 2, it says I logged 35 hours, which does seem a bit low. Forbidden West, despite playing 31 hours, we just never beat it, never got into it. Sifu, 29 painful hours, and Tiny Tina, I'm still actually enjoying and playing right now as well. And then, of course, more highlights of the game that everybody's talking about, God of War, which I am very surprised, actually, God of War didn't hit this because I think my save file on God of War is like 27 hours, which that's what I was saying is I think a lot of times with these reviews, they're not entirely accurate, but that's okay. It just kind of gives you a flavor, and it's a neat little thing to do. You got to keep in mind that these guys are just constantly watching everything you're doing. they're recording everything you're doing, and they're trying to put it together in a fun, interactive space to kind of drive up your numbers and be, you know, make you feel good. It's a nice little fun page. It doesn't take them long to put this together, so I appreciate it. 2022, I earned 187 trophies, no platinums, sadly enough. But I did get my fair share of bronze, and I snuck in a few golds as well. My 2022 major trophies, I have Little Big Planet. I don't even remember playing that. Oh, 2008, I was going to say. I'm like, I don't remember playing Little Big Planet. That was from 2008. And then the latest one I got was from God of War, which would make sense because that's what I've been playing the most of. And then I've been playing a ton of Modern Warfare, but that doesn't have any trophies with it. So, and then yet another highlighted game, this time looking at Gran Turismo 7, 13 billion miles driven. That is just a lot of miles driven. That's really, really cool. The last section in the PlayStation wrap-up is the PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus has granted access to 833 games, which I love that this is just solely a sales pitch. Like right up front and even right here, hey, subscribe. Like I'm already subscribed. You don't need to remind me to subscribe again. You can see that I spent 12 hours playing online games. 33 new games have added. That was every single game I could get in the basic bitch essentials pack. And my top online multiplayer game still sits at Division 2. Again, I find that inaccurate because I've been playing a ton of Modern Warfare 2 on my PlayStation 5. So anyways, and then here's some games, of course, that are available. A little sales pitch here. Make sure you download and buy all these wonderful games, of course. And then some metrics on Stray. 12 million things ruined. Very interesting. So if you go back to the dashboard after completing all 4 of your things, you are going to be treated with a final summary card of my highlights, which show my highlights of my hours played, my games played, my trophies earned, and the emblem there of Elden Ring. And then I have earned an avatar. The avatar I have earned is the Astro avatar. I guess you would have earned a different one, like had you played more racing games or more fighting games. Like I said, I got a link. I got all these below, so just get the code you want. There's my code. Feel free to use it. They're not tied to any specific account or anything. And then, of course, we've got some teaser stuff. Spider-Man 2 was just quote unquote announced. Final Fantasy 7 is going to be a pretty hot game. Forspoken, I've got a review coming up on. By the time I publish this video here, my Forspoken review should have been up. So if you want to hear my thoughts on that, please feel free to check it out below. But I just thought it'd be fun to take a quick look at this together with you guys and reminisce on all things that were PlayStation. It's fun. Find your score, share it with your friends, see which one of you has more of a life than the other based on how many games you play. But always keep playing. That's the important thing, and always have fun, whether it's on PlayStation or Nintendo or Xbox or PC. Keep playing games, keep having fun, because that's what this is all about. That wraps up today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.